Nikki, president of the Chamber, and I'm thrilled to be here. I drive by this beautiful building every single day on my way to work. And here to tell us about this building and all the services they provide is one of our former board members at the Chamber, longtime supporter, and a recently announced 50 Under 50 award winner. So, Sergio Cherenzia, congratulations. And take it away.
Thank you all. First of all, I just want to thank the Chamber for the prestigious award. I was surprised, didn't know that was even going to be a thing this year. But I was very honored to be recognized for the 50 Under 50. So thank you for that. My name is Sergio Cherenzia. I'm the president and owner of Cherenzia Associates. We're a land surveying and site civil engineering company located here in Pawcatuck. But our reach goes out throughout southern Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We also have our sister, my brother company, my cousin's company, Cherenzia Excavation, and they do the site work. They build roads, do septic systems, all kinds of utilities. Anything that you need to move dirt, crush stone, need material, you can call Sam and his group. And we're just very fortunate to be here in this building. I think it's some 15 years ago that my father and my uncle Sam's father, you can see their pictures over here on the wall, and of course Mr. Ligori, their longtime partner who couldn't make it tonight because he's at a variance board meeting in Westerly, so he's still working. We keep telling him that he should retire, but he just keeps on going. So, like I said, we're very fortunate to be in this building. We finally have the building fully tenanted. You can see some of our tenants here. Waukesha Barron's already assigned on this floor. Applied Physical Sciences is on the third floor, along with Jason Serra, who's a therapist, and a couple other offices up there, Pat Cavalieri, an attorney. So we're just fortunate to have a group of people here, some great tenants, filled the building up. So we're just, like I said, we're very fortunate. This is a big building to take care of. Sam and I work really hard with our staff, his business manager, Laura, and my staff back here, Jane, who helps us at the front desk and reception, and some other duties. Sarah, who picked out the beautiful displays here tonight, one of my project engineers. Rob Ferrero, who was one of Sam's supervisors, and Nate Lauder, who's been our emeritus survey manager. I won't let him go because he knows too much about the town and surrounding areas. He knows where all the bodies buried. So if you need a survey, you need information, it's likely Nate probably worked on it, if not one of the other local surveyors that he knows, and some of them still around. So kind of going with that theme, when we were last, I don't know if some of you came to our business after hours, it was a couple years ago in December, I featured, we have a new drone service where we can fly sites and do surveys with that technology. It's a great technology, helps us get things done quickly and fast for our clients. I happened to stumble upon one of my clients who is a antique tool person. He likes to find antique tools, and I put this out, and I'll be putting it out in our lobby. But this is a engineer's level that dates back to around 1890.
Wow.
And it's nickel plated, which is very rare. Usually you find them in brass. And this was a rare find. I just happened to be in the guy's basement, and we were talking about his property, and somebody goes, "You would be interested in this?" He made me an offer I couldn't refuse, and it's just a neat thing to, we talk about all the future and where we're going in life and the technology, but, get back to our origins and our simple beginnings. And Sam and I are both very fortunate that we came from very hardworking, humble beginnings, and we're just trying to make sure that we continue that legacy in the town here and for the community. So I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I want to thank Gormy Gallagher for putting on a great spread for us this evening. And Jen Brenton, I can't thank you enough for all the booze you brought and serving here as well. So we just appreciate all the community coming together to help us put this together. So thank you all.
And Sergio's dad was actually chairman of our board many, many years ago with the Chamber of Commerce. It was instrumental in building our facility over at Route 1, as was Ed Marone, who's here tonight. So we too value our origins and history and the legacy of people that have touched our organization and helped us evolve over the years. So thank you to everyone in your family that's been a part of that. Do we have any members here that either this is your first business after hours, so you're a newbie, or maybe you've been a member for a year or two, and this is the first one you've been able to attend. Maybe you didn't join recently, but you're finally breaking free. So come on up. We're going to have you step up here and introduce yourself to everyone, and tell us who you are and where you're from, and a little bit about your business.
Well, I've already been here at this club. Sergio already. Kind of wearing two hats. I've been in this place for about 38 years now. I was hired by his father, and now I work for him, which is fine. It works out fine. Evidently, it's working. But the second hat that I'm wearing is I am now the president of the Wesley Band. And this is our first year as a chamber group.
Hey.
And we're looking forward to working with the chamber. The chamber helps us with exposure, which as nonprofits, which we are, need help with that a lot of times. And so I've been the president for about a year. I've been in the band for almost 25 years now. I play the tuba. And if you come to parades, you will see me in the back underneath the tuba. That's me. That's me. The band has been in existence since 1863, continually. And we've got records for that. We've got written records that indicate that we have that. We are housed in the armory. We have a dedicated practice space and rehearsal space, and also storage in the armory. And we're getting ready to kick off our summer concert season. We do a lot of parades, processions, etc. And we invite everybody to our first one, which is, I believe, is May 18th. We will be playing and supporting the Labor Day and the Garden Market Fair in the park. So please, show up, enjoy them. Hopefully the weather is good. Yeah. Come up and say hi. I'll be the one with the big brass tube.
As you mentioned, Labor Day, this is the first time that Labor Day in Westerly is making a return. It hasn't been produced for, I think, 6 or 7 years now. It was started by Mary Kate DeVale, former Westerly Town Council president of a couple of terms. And the Town of Westerly Cultural Committee is putting that together. That's their first project. So if you're interested in supporting that or attending, you can go to the town's website and learn more about it. And in your e-newsletter this Friday, the Chamber will have a flyer with the details of that event. Also, Flying Hoof Restaurant in Pawcatuck is looking to support local nonprofits with a Dine to Donate week where they give 10% of sales of food and beverage. There are 5 weeks set up for it, and 3 of the 5 are taken. So if you like the Westerly Band to be the recipient of some of those funds, as long as 2 dates haven't been taken since I left the office at 5 o'clock. We would love to plug you in for that. And then those of us in the room who want to enjoy some great pizza and fried chicken and everything, we can come there and support you and support that member that's right here on Route 1 in Pawcatuck.
And we always need the band always is looking for support.
Great. So we'll follow up with you tomorrow morning about is one of those 2 weeks still available, okay? And then we'll make that easy for you. Create the flyer and just put it on social media so we can all come out and support.
Lisa, behind you.
Any other new members here? Yes, Bruce, come on up.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you.
Good evening.
My name is Bruce Buck, and I'm with Ameriprise Financial. I'm proud to say that Ameriprise has been around for 130 years, and my office is over in North Stonington. I am a local. I grew up about 2 miles that way. My parents are still there. And my wife and I live in Stonington currently, and I'd love to talk to you if you have any need for our services. Thank you very much.
Woo.
We'll have to chat, see where your parents down this road, about 3 miles down on the right. So, any other new members or members that are here that have an announcement? Maybe you've got a fundraiser, you've got a special event happening this week. Come on up. I know Surf Cantina always has stuff going on. So anyone that's got an announcement or something fun, okay, this is your time. There are people at home on Facebook watching, and you've got a supportive crowd here.
Thank you, Lisa, for inviting me up here. I'm Shanna. I also work for Jen at Graysale. I do her social media. I'm the assistant GM at Surf Cantina. I do the events and marketing for Chapter 1, Surf Cantina, Game Time Sports Bar, and Chapter 1 in Guilford. We have a great happy hour at Game Time Sports Bar and Chapter 1 in Mystic. Surf Cantina has Cinco de Mayo coming up. We're doing 5 days of Cinco. Starting on May 1st, we have a big band, Duo Bueno, coming. 2 members of Slightly Stupid. If you all grew up in the 80s and 90s, you might know about them. They're pretty cool. So that's coming on Thursday. We have a weekend of live music. Lots of events there. Happy hour everywhere, live music everywhere. Any type of donations, time to donate. We have plenty of venues that we would like to help out with that. And thank you for having us today. I don't think I say, but please reach out. We have plenty of space for private events. We love to sponsor things and be more involved with the community.
Thank you. And congratulations to Paul from Surf Cantina. Another one of our 50 out of 50 award winners. Doing great stuff in the community. Thank you, Paul Mine. You're amazing. Love you guys. All right, so now we're going to tick through a few events.
No, Lisa.
that are happening.
Lisa, behind you.
Someone else? Oh, yay, please, come on up.
Hi there.
Good to see you.
A lot of you know me, but I want to take you through just a little 2-minute storyline of how I got here. Back in 2018, I was playing tennis. And while I was playing tennis with my girlfriend, we were talking about this great idea I had about promoting local businesses like you and like me, and how I could do that better. And I had this great idea that I was going to start a map. And my girlfriend turned to me and said, well, you know that I own a map, right? And I was like, no. And she said, I own a map. I have that exact thing that you're talking about. So I was introduced to something called Discovery Map that we have here in town. So I decided to take on that endeavor, and I started Discovery Map Westerly. So that turned into me meeting a lot of you and meeting a lot of people out there and really throwing my passion into supporting local business. A lot of that happens word of mouth, right? We're passionate. Oh my God, I love that restaurant. Oh, I got the cutest shoes at this little shop around the corner. A lot of those messages go missing unless somebody is there to tell their story, and that's why we created this. So I've been at this now 6.5 years, and I love Westerly. I love Charlestown, Pawcatuck, all of it. But I've come to a point in my life where I have some personal things going on. I'm actually selling the map. I put a lot of work into this and taken it from the ground up and really use this as a great tool for the community, and I hate to see it go to waste. So if anyone's interested in maybe picking up the reins and making this even better, making this a better tool, please let me know. I have a month or two until I really need to start moving on this, so just let me know and I'll give you my business card. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you for all you've done. It has been a really wonderful project that's helped a lot of people find our downtown when they're at the beach or vice versa. It's helped promote and educate a lot of people about our community. You've done wonderful. All right, Jen, come on up.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen from Graysale in South County Distillers. I'm actually using the microphone to be the supportive wife for my husband, who's the president of Rotary, Westerly Rotary this year. And Rona Man is here enjoying everybody's company tonight. They're kicking off a project at Rotary Park, which hopefully many of you know where that is, down on Airport Road, also called Airport Park many times. But they are starting a brick walk fundraiser. It will replace 900 feet of asphalt with a beautiful brick walk. and they are selling the bricks. They are just kicking that off. All of the literature is all over my dining room table right now. Unfortunately, not here with me. But they are kicking that off. The bricks, I believe, are either 125. It's on their website. They do have a specific website tied to Rotary for this brick walk project, and anything that they raise above the brick walk project will go to the Westerly Foundation, which many of you know support many other nonprofits here in town, including the Johnny Cake Center, the Westerly Chorus Summer Pops, which they will be present at this June, and many, many other scholarships for Westerly High School students, and many other great causes here in town. So I'm just announcing this as kind of a start. I'll be at the next chamber meeting to talk more about it, and they're really getting this underway this week. So if you are so inclined to please look at their website to check out the brick walk that will go from the parking lot area to the children's garden at Rotary Park. We would greatly appreciate town support on that and business support. So thank you very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be back at the bar.
Talk to Alan about that guy to donate, because there's 2 weeks left. Westerly Band will be May 6th. Is going to be started.
There you go.
Okay, May 6th. We will design the flyer and email it to you. Already plug and play. Just put it up on social. Okay. All right. So upcoming for the chamber, April 24th is Fashion Trashin'. So if you have products around your website or your office that you can cleverly recycle into some kind of garment suitable for walking on a runway, we would love to see your creativity in action. It's not too late. Let us know at the office. We have about 30 businesses already represented. You know, Kinesio tape makes a really cool outfit, or, you know, I see the wheels spinning over there at Ivy Rehab, so see what you can come up with. We'd love to have you be a part of it. Maybe some recycled bags from Rippy's Marketplace, you know, spray paint them, chalk them, glue. Come on, Rippy. I know you have a creative side. All right, on Saturday, April 26th, it's the Pawcatuck River Duck Race right down the street where Connecticut and Rhode Island meet. We will be dumping 20,000 ducks. Is Des in the house? She's right here. She is going to tell you all about it.
Hello everyone, I'm Des, and like Lisa said, the duck race is April 26th. Today I have with me some corporate ducks. If anybody wants to be a part of the race, we have 150 corporate ducks for a chance to win $1,500. We currently have only 40 ducks left, so now's your chance to buy with me. Also, we have an opportunity if you'd like to sell ducks at your store to help raise money for charity. I have some packets with me as well. And we just love to have you guys come out and enjoy the event. I have regular ducks for sale too, $5 each. And the winning duck, the grand prize is a trip to Disney for 4, or $2,500 cash. And then we also have approximately 90 other prizes from wonderful businesses like yours all through the area. So we hope to see you all on April 26th, and come see me over there if you want to get a corporate duck. Thank you.
That's an incredible job for us. So grateful. Maria's going to tell us about an upcoming new member benefit, entirely free to you, and we even give you lunch.
Hello everyone. We have a professional development with a purpose series coming up. It'll start on Tuesday, April 29th, and it's being produced by one of our chamber members called Dorigo. And it's going to be the third, except for this first Tuesday, but it'll be the third Tuesday of the month from 12 to 1:30 at the chamber. And it's a great way to get some, professional development experience with a great company. I actually went to one of their programs a couple months ago, and it was on, I think, the Johnson Mills campus. It was great. It was half a day, and it was a lot of learning and then hands-on activities, so it was a lot of fun. But Gary will be your shepherd in this professional development, and like Lisa said, it's free for members, and non-members are more than welcome to come. There's a slight fee, but please start signing up. They will go live tomorrow, and you don't have to come to all of them. If you're available for 1 or 2, great. If you're available for the whole series, excellent. But join us. We're going to have a great time. Thank you, guys.
Newsletter on Friday that you get via email. All right, we're still accepting applications for the Virtue Art Festival. That takes place Memorial Day weekend in Wilcox Park. If you or someone you know has a special talent and can make original works of art, you can go to zapplication.com to apply. If you have any questions, see any one of us and we can help you with that. May 9th, this is the fun one. This is Fusion, the body painting event at the Velvet Mill in Stonington. We've been doing this, we think, about 13 years or so. It's incredible. Usually about 400 people come. The band Sugar is playing. We will have food vendors giving appetizer-sized portions of their food. There will be samples of all kinds of beers and wine. And thanks to the generosity of Gray Sail Brewing, we will have some incredible products for you to enjoy all night long. And they donate 100% of the proceeds to support the chamber. We are so, so grateful to Gray Sail and South County Distillers. Thank you. It's a great time. There's about 20 people that are just like you, that are checking off something on their bucket list and getting their body painted. You can come and watch the whole process. It's really beautiful. It's not naughty. You will have a great time. And if you have any questions, see us. I think we're filled up with models. Tickets are $30 in advance or $40 at the door. Buoys for the Stonington Lobster Trap Tree. There's a few left if you want to get a buoy or if you want to sponsor the tree. Also, I want to thank Valenti Subaru. They have been sponsoring Fusion every single year. How could I?
Hey, woo!
Couldn't do it without them.
Birthday.
Bruce Morrow and Valenti Subaru, always there for you and for us. So the lobster tree, there are still some buoys left. It's excellent and very inexpensive marketing to get your business seen by over 70,000 people. There'll also be some dedicated social media posts, and then you get to keep the buoy, an original piece of art that you can use as a decoration or make it into a lamp. So check with us if you are interested in that. On April 30th, there is a statewide business after hours in the state of Rhode Island. So every Rhode Island chamber gets together in one location at the Crown Plaza from 5 to 7:30 on the 30th. There are some table opportunities that are unfortunately already sold out, but that just means that it's going to be a very busy event with lots of tables where you can go up and learn about companies from all over the state. If you're interested, you can register at oceanchamber.org. We are accepting nominations for Citizen of the Year. This is our prestigious annual award, and the deadline is the 15th. So is that still tax day around here? The 15th? I think it is. So easy day to remember. The nomination form is on our website. If you're in the hospitality industry, so, hotel, motel, restaurant, all that good stuff, we have made a partnership recently with the Rhode Island Hospitality and Tourism Association. And they are going to be providing additional benefits to our chamber members. They've selected 3 chambers in the state of Rhode Island, and we are the inaugural chamber, so they will be announcing what those benefits are and how you can take advantage of them at no cost. So come and learn about it. We're going to host this reception at Maria's Seaside Cafe. Thank you very much to John Malone, who's graciously providing the food and drink that evening, and to the Rhode Island Hospitality Association. So it's Thursday, May 1st at 4 o'clock. You do need to register for that, so please go ahead and do that, and we'd love to see you there. If you are interested in sponsoring one of the 100 6-foot nutcrackers for this coming holiday season, we've got about 15 left. They can be custom painted in your colors with your logo or your company theme. You will own it. They play music, they light up, they are fabulous. If you want to see examples of 17 that are already completed, stop by our office anytime. No appointment needed. We've got a bunch of them already done, and they're spectacular. There will be a trail, and people are going to want to go around and see all of them. And they'll also be on display for one day, November 30th, at the United Theater. So it'll be a big draw for downtown that one day. And then they'll be out there for 6 weeks on display. I want to thank our Chamber Champions for 2025 at the Diamond level. We have Bouvier Insurance, Lathrop Insurance, the Hotel Maria, Professional Planning Group. These are all outstanding businesses that have stood by us. At the Platinum level, Dime Bank, Gray Sail Brewing of Rhode Island, thank you, Jen, Jewett City Savings Bank, and Navagan Credit Union. They were here earlier. Only Authentics, brand new business coming to Watch Hill. You definitely want to check it out. Shoreline Painting, Washington Trust, Westerly Community Credit Union, and Westerly Mystic Paints, and finally, but last but not least, Yale New Haven Westerly Hospital. At the gold level is Hartford Healthcare and PC Restoration. At the silver level is Core Plus Federal Credit Union and Westerly Education Center. And finally, at the bronze level is Great Wolf Lodge, opening soon. Stay tuned. And Zoe & Co. I just got the date today for the grand opening at Great Wolf. You think I would have it committed to memory, but I don't. But it's at the beginning of May, and it's going to be awesome. So we're all going to want to be there for that.
On behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, I want to thank all of our friends here, Sergio, and everyone that worked so hard here at Cherenzia Companies. We appreciate your hospitality tonight. Thank you for telling us a little bit about your business. Thanks to all of you. Remember to stay loyal to local. We appreciate all of you and your ongoing support of the Chamber, not just this year, our 100th anniversary, but every day of every year. Have a great night.